Hello guys, what is up? It's Reagan and today I'm doing a review of 4Patriots. 4Patriots to me is kind of one of the founding fathers of emergency prep food and emergency prep supplies. So I feel super honored that they reached out to me and wanted to send me some products to test out. So this video is sponsored by them in a way, but I'm going to be doing an honest review of some of their products today. So I'm going to be showing those products to you guys and then doing just an honest, in real time review of the product. With that being said, to no fault of their own, unfortunately they did have some limited options as far as products goes. There were only a couple food products that were truly gluten-free that I was interested in, but just because of supply and shipping issues, they just didn't have all of those products. So that is something I would like to do more of in the future, is trying some more of their food products. But I will be going through these products. I'm gonna put the price on the screen for the product, and then I will be testing it out for you guys. Okay, so the first products I'm gonna talk about, I guess, are not food related. So I have 3 of those, so I'm gonna show them to you guys. So this first one is the Halo XT multi-use flashlight. It has a compass, a magnet, it does have a window breaker and a steel blade attached to it. It is also both solar and dual USB charged, so a couple different uses and a couple different ways to charge it, which is awesome. Down on the bottom is the compass that screws on. Right here is the window breaker, and then the magnet, and then the blade right there. Let's see, this part is the solar charger, I assume, and then I'm not sure where this part plugs in. There's the power. Oh, it is working. Whoa, sorry guys. Oh, that's super bright. I don't want to blind y'all, but that is super duper bright, and you can dim it and then you can flash it, so that's really cool. Lots of features. Oh, there it is. The USB charger, so you can just plug this in on the bottom and charge it, and then I guess it goes both ways, so you can plug a USB in right there as well. So okay, that's really cool. It is lightweight, which is also really cool, and it has a long strap on it that can come off, so you can separate the strap from the actual flashlight. The only complaint that I have is the blade is protected, however this is not, and this is sharp. It cut the bubble wrap coming off of it. Obviously, it is meant to break stuff. My only hesitancy is this just sticks out right on the side, so I feel like I'd have to be very, very careful about how I store this, and part of me would want to cover it with something. So that's my only complaint, but it's lightweight, multifunctional. I love that I could just literally hang it off of a bag or somewhere and it can charge in the sunlight. This product I am very intrigued by. I don't think I knew that they were sending this to me. This is a power UV disinfecting power bank. This is what it looks like when you open it up. So this is a power bank, and then I might need to charge this. Charge your cell phones or other devices and safely disinfect high-touch surfaces. It tells me how to charge it, and then using the UV disinfectant light. To turn on, press and hold the power button for 3 seconds. One red light will show and the light will turn off after 15 minutes. Okay, so to set the timer for 30 minutes, press the button again. And to set it for 60 minutes, press it 3 times. At close range, so about 6 inches, you're gonna want to use this for 10 to 30 seconds. And then at long range for like 8 feet, you wanna use it for 20 to 30 minutes. So the 10 to 30 seconds is very reasonable. It kind of had me worried since it was talking about a timer for like 30 to 60 minutes. But I do think that the 10 to 30 seconds is definitely doable. So it seems fairly easy to use. You can plug 2 things into it at once. This is where you charge it, and then you got 2 USB outputs. And then here's the power button, and these lights will indicate how much power there is. And then if you turn this on for 3 seconds, it's supposed to, oh, well, it flashed at me. That's kind of funny. But it will turn on the UV light, so that's pretty cool. So I'm going to, oh, it's got 2 hooks on it. So that's nice. So it's got 2 little hooks on it, so you can like hang it while it's charging or while something is charging on it. So that's pretty cool. So I will plug this in to charge it, and then I will check back in with it in a little bit. So the last like product that I have, this is super cool. I told them, I was like, I would love to try this out. It really had me intrigued, and this is a more expensive product. So I was so surprised that they sent this to me with some of the other stuff. I literally, like, this just makes me happy. So this is the Brighter Day Light Therapy Lamp. The Brighter Day Light Therapy Lamp delivers full spectrum natural light to your home, office, dorm room, or apartment. I thought this would be really awesome to try out because of the season that we're in, how it's winter and there's not as much sunlight, but also I just started working nights, and so I felt like this would be a really cool option for me to try out. It says on the back, who can benefit from light therapy? More than 50 million North Americans experience energy loss, carb cravings, and mood swings from the change of seasons, including shift workers, long-distance flyers, and those who work in dark locations or offices without windows. This light has a compact design with a foldable bracket that makes the lamp easy to store and carry. It'll fit next to your laptop, on the kitchen counter, on your desk, or nearly anywhere you'd like to enjoy natural light. The color is adjustable, so there's white, natural, and then warm, and it's adjustable per your personal preference. And you can set the time intervals for 15, 30, 45, or 60 minutes. They recommend starting with 15 minutes and then gradually increasing to an hour daily until you find a time that's right for you. I thought this was super awesome. I was so intrigued by this. And especially, like I said, since I just started working nights, I felt like this was super duper relevant for me. So I definitely wanted to try this out. I would also be interested to see, like, if not just people could benefit from this, but like animals and plants. I have plants, and I have a grow light that I have to use with my plants. But I was like, oh, well, this could add some extra light to my plants. Ooh, this is so cool. This is very sleek. I like it. So it does have a little kickstand. I was thinking too, I was like, you know what? This would be a good thing to put on my vanity to use in the morning, like when I'm getting ready for work. Oh, this is nice. So the stand turns, so you could do it both ways, like up and down or sideways. So that's really cool. Where to plug in? It is plugged in, and then, oh, okay. So here's the power button. Wow, that's gonna totally mess up. Okay, so there is, let me just turn it off to show you guys. So down on the bottom, there's like 3 button choices. There's one to choose like how bright it is, when to choose like the warmth of the light and then when to choose a timer. So I'm gonna turn this on again, woohoo, and I'm going to adjust the brightness. So this gets super bright and then it'll like go back down. Okay, so that's as like dim as it gets. So then on the other side, you can kind of adjust the warmth of it. So that's cool. It went from like very white to neutral and then to very, very warm. And then there's also a button to do the timer so you can see it lights up. This is messing with the lighting so bad, sorry. Okay, well that's really cool. It says it's best used between 6 and 24 inches of your face, kind of slightly off center. So I do think that would be a pretty cool product to use like sitting on a desk, especially if you're having to use a computer screen or something all day. So, you know, I could use that while I'm getting ready for work, that type of thing. So this definitely does have some options. Like I said, I am very intrigued. So I do think that this has many uses, especially for someone like me that already does suffer from like seasonal depression, and now I'm working nights and it's winter and just like all the odds are against me. All right, so the next products that I'm going to talk about are food products. So the first two are actually from 4Patriots' sister store. So those are these little powders. So there's Patriot Power Greens and Patriot Power Reds. I was interested in both of these because they are gluten and soy free, and then the green one is dairy free. For those of you that don't know, I do have a gluten allergy, so I do have to stick with gluten-free foods, which can be difficult to find, especially for prepping. So I was interested in these because I have never found a greens powder that I like. So I was interested to try this one, and then I've never tried a Reds powder before, so I thought this would be a good one to try. I do think obviously like these are health and wellness products, but in my opinion, they do have some benefits when it comes to like emergency prepping and lifestyle. If you are in a situation where like food is kind of scarce and you just don't have many options, and obviously you don't have like a lot of fresh produce options, then these would probably be a great thing to supplement in. So I'm gonna try these out and see how they taste. In all honesty, I feel like I'm gonna like the Reds first. So I'm gonna try it first and we're gonna see what happens. It smells really good. Now for the fun part of finding the scooper. There it is. 8 ounces cold water. One scoopy. Okay, that looks like it mixed pretty well already. That is one thing too that I don't like about powders like this, is when they're like grainy, you know what I mean? And they just don't mix up very well, so. It's not bad. I think if I put some ice in here too, it would taste kind of like a juice. That's what it tastes like, is juice. So definitely not bad. Now I'm gonna try the greens. This one I'm scared to try because in my opinion, any greens powder that I've ever tried has actually been kind of gross. Not gonna lie, but this one is berry flavored and I'm kind of intrigued on how it's berry flavored. It's a greens powder, but maybe that means it will taste okay. I'm gonna make sure that I actually put the lid on properly this time, because apparently I didn't last time. So, that is so dark. Oh my gosh. Okay, wish me luck. Okay. Okay. Mmm. Okay, I am very impressed. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, this is probably, like, this is not just me saying this, but this is probably the best greens powder mix that I've ever tried in my life, which is saying a lot because I swear I've tried them all. Okay, that is, the flavor in general isn't super strong, which I don't mind, because even if the flavor is good, I don't want it to be like overpowering. So it also seems like something that you could very easily like add more water to if you don't want it to be super duper strong, so that's good. It's just, it's very intimidating because it's such a dark color. Like, look at that. But same as with the reds, I feel like I could add some ice to it and it would taste just like more like a juice. So I am impressed. Not gonna lie, I'm very impressed. It mixed even better than the reds did. So, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very impressed. All right, so now the last two things are more kind of food style products. So these are my favorite type of prepping products, like by far. I'm obsessed with these like cans of food. Now, I have not opened these at all, and I'm not gonna lie, the strawberry one is kind of scaring me because it is super light. Okay, but it hasn't been opened. I have this one, which is freeze-dried sliced strawberries, and it does give you some directions, so you can like rehydrate them, but I feel like you could also eat them dehydrated. And then the next one is deluxe scrambled egg mix. So this one also has instructions for like, if you want this many eggs, this is how much powder and this is how much water to use. So that's really cool. And then it says to cook as desired. Now, part of me wants to wants to try this several different ways and see how it works out. Like, because when I'm cooking scrambled eggs, I'm adding cheese and like milk and salt. Those things obviously might not be available in a situation where I'm like truly needing to use this for its intended purpose. So part of me wants to just like try it by itself and see. The ingredients in this is the egg mix, and then vegetable oil, salt, and milk, like dry milk. So there is a little bit of flavoring in there, so maybe I won't have to do too much. So we'll see. All right, so I am going to make the strawberries first because they need to sit in the warm water for a couple of minutes. Remove the oxygen absorber and discard. Cover freeze-dried sliced strawberries with warm water. Let stand 5 to 10 minutes, stirring occasionally, drain excess water and serve. So, I'm gonna do... Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This kind of makes me sad how much of this is missing. It's no wonder that I thought like, wow, this feels so light. So I'm gonna do... I think I'm actually gonna do like 2 servings because I'm gonna have my husband try it as well. And I have some warm water, so I'm gonna pour this over them, just kind of get them saturated. This is just like a cup's worth of water. It says to stir occasionally, so I'm just gonna take this like plastic knife, and then that way I can stir it every couple minutes. And it says to let stand 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm gonna let this sit while I work on the eggs. Okay, so I'm gonna do the eggs. So for me and my husband, I think I'm gonna do 4 eggs worth. So that's 1 cup of the egg powder and then just 1 cup of warm water. Okay, so I'm gonna do this much of the powder and then 1 cup of warm water. Now, of course, in a situation where like power in our house is limited, or maybe like we don't have, you know, easy access, just like fresh water, that type of thing. Obviously this could be more difficult. Like I'm not just gonna be able to like whip it together really quick like this in every situation, but having good food that you actually like enjoy the taste of is also something you want to keep in mind. So totally didn't even think about like buttering the skillet. Also, I might have to make this in like 2 different, like 2 batches. Let's see. So as y'all can see, it does not mix like super great. Kind of have to like, I don't know, maybe if I had a whisk. I strained the strawberries and put them in a bowl. This is what they look like. I'm not gonna lie, they are a little mushy. I'm definitely a texture person, so I am gonna just stick them in the fridge to like chill for a couple minutes. It might not make a huge difference, but we will see. So I probably could have added like some more milk to begin with, or some salt, because this is definitely not the right kind of salt, but I don't think it's bad. It didn't really taste like what I was expecting it to taste like, so I don't think I would reach for it. Like if I had it in my pantry and was just like, oh, let me make some eggs, I definitely still do think I would much rather have like actual fresh eggs, but it's really not bad. Okay. Also not bad. I do think it's a texture thing, but that could have definitely been like user error. I probably definitely used too much water, so we can work with it. Okay, here are some eggs and like freeze-dried strawberries for you to try. Eggs. Just like normal scrambled eggs. I mean, they're freeze-dried eggs.
Okay.
So.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. So, like I wouldn't.
Like tastes like egg, but it's like a drier form of eggs. Is what it tastes like.
I wouldn't be upset about like having to eat it. So.
No.
Yeah, it was easy to make too.
Strawberries taste pretty sweet.
The strawberries are good. I think I used
just a weird texture, but
yeah, I think I used too much water, but And that's really it. If I had used like less water and just like stirred them up more,
yeah,
it might have worked, but.
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay. What would you rate the meal from 1 to 10?
Probably like a 7 or 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Alrighty. Okay. Enjoy your breakfast.
Hey.
Alright, so to finish off, let me see how this is going for this power bank. So it's telling me that it has like 2 bars of power. So if I hold this down, 1, 2, 3. Oh! Cool, okay. So, awesome. Alright, that's interesting. It's not as bright as I thought, but I feel like it would still get the job done. So that's really cool. So to finish off this video, first of all, guys, thank you so much for watching, and huge thank you to 4Patriots for sending me some of their products to test out. This was super fun. I am happy to be like one of the like beta testers kind of for some of these health and wellness products. Overall, I think everything is super great quality. I was very impressed with the like reds and greens powders and how well they mixed and how good the greens powder tasted. Honestly, like that's not me like, you know, anyways. I think my biggest thing with all of these products, as is for most like emergency prepping products, or anything of that style, my biggest complaint is just the price point. I struggle with that most out of anything. So I do think that that is just the biggest complaint that I have, is just the price point of some of these products. Some of them aren't too outrageous, but then some of them are just like, man, like it's not like the quality and the price don't match up. It's just hard for me to justify spending so much money on some of these products, so that's really my only complaint. But in general, I really enjoyed all of these products. I think all of them are going to be really good additions to my emergency prepping and like lifestyle. So I am excited to put these into like daily use. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up. I will link both 4Patriots website and their new sister stores websites down below. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below in the comments, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I have some really exciting prepping videos coming soon, which I think y'all will be super excited about. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss those upcoming videos, and I will see you guys soon. So bye.